In this video, we're again going to be looking at units of time. And instead of looking at how to convert minutes into seconds, like we did in the last video, I showed you it's multiplying by 60, we're going to look at doing the reverse of that. So taking a number of seconds, converting it into minutes. Now, I'd multiply by 60 this way, so I do the inverse if I'm doing the opposite. To go from seconds into minutes, I'm dividing by 60. In the same way, when I went from hours to minutes, I multiply by 60. If I go from minutes into hours, I need to divide by 60. Hours into days, dividing by 24, as it's the opposite, the inverse of multiplying by 24. And days into years, dividing by 365 for a year which is not a leap year. Let's go through a few examples. Let's say I'm looking at 240 seconds into a number of minutes. Well, I've got 240 seconds. To change seconds into minutes, I'm going to be dividing by 60. So, 240 divided by 60, and using my calculator, I'll find that is 4, or doing it in your head, you'll find that's 4 minutes. Okay, what happens if we have, let's say 40,320 minutes, and I'm trying to convert that into a number of days? Well, minutes into days, I need to do 2 steps. I need to first of all divide by 60 to work out how many hours. I then need to divide by 24 to go into the number of days. So on my calculator, I'm going to be doing 40,320. I'm going to be dividing by 60. I'm then going to be dividing by 24. And let's see what answer I'm going to get. 40,320 divided by 60. And I'm going to divide by 24. I should get, my correct answer is 28 days. Okay, both of these examples go exactly. Let's see what happens when we've got a remainder. Let's have a look at 260 seconds. And I would like to convert that into a number of minutes. Well, I know I'm going to be dividing by 60, but this time 60 doesn't go exactly into 260. 260 divided by 60, on my calculator, I get 4.3 recurring. Now this is not saying 4 minutes and 33 seconds. The calculator doesn't tell the time in that way. What I can take from my calculator is I can say, well, I know that's going to be 4 minutes plus some number of seconds. I need to work out what the number of seconds is. Well, I know that 4 minutes is going to be 240 seconds. I've multiplied by 60. Okay, so if that's going to be 240 seconds there, I'm going to need to add on 20 to get up to 260. So my final answer is going to be 4 minutes and 20 seconds. There we go. Okay, my final question that I'm going to go through is going to be, if I have 4,000 minutes, and we're going to find an answer which is going to look like something days and hours and minutes. Okay, right, 4,000 minutes. First of all, let's convert it into hours. I'm dividing by 60. So 4,000 divided by 60 will give me 66. Okay, so I've worked out I've got 66 hours, but again, I have a remainder on my calculator. So it's plus something else in minutes. Okay, let's work out what that is. Well, 66 hours, to work out what that is in minutes, 66, I need to multiply by 60. This 66 hours here, according to my calculator, is worth 3,960 minutes. Now we had 4,000 minutes to start off with. That must mean that this number of minutes here is going to be 40. So I have 66 hours and 40 minutes. Right. I need to also work out the number of days. 66 hours into days. My hours into days, I'm dividing by 24. So, divided by 24, I've got 2 days. And again, I've got a remainder. So I've got 2 days. I've also got my 40 minutes. Okay. And I'm looking at also some number of hours in the middle. So I've got I know that in 2 days is 48 hours. That must mean then, to get from 48 up to 66, I'm going to be adding on 18. So that means I've got a remainder of 18 hours there. Okay, so my final answer for this question, 2 days, 18 hours, 40 minutes is the same as 4,000 minutes.
Okay, Mary, so let's have a look at this one. So solve x plus 2x equals 12. So what do you think you do first?
Okay, well, I want x on its own, so I would put x equals 12 minus 2x.
Okay, so a lot of the time we want to get x by itself, but what we want to do first is get all of these x's together. So can you see anything we can do with this? Get all these together in one place.
Oh, okay, it's 3x, isn't it?
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
3x equals 12. Oh, and so x equals 4.
Brilliant, spot on, well done.